So we're finally at the point where we can actually create an Android Studio project. Installation program should have left you with a screen like this. If not, go ahead down to your Start button and you should be able to select Android Studio like this right there, okay? Go ahead and press Start a new Android Studio project. Activities. Activities are what I would call a form in Android application. And let's see, some of your applications are going to have more than one activity. However, in this case, we're just going to have one activity, and we're going to start out by selecting an empty activity. Say Next. It's very important, this screen right here, because we're going to be setting some defaults that are going to be carried on to all our assignments, so make sure you get this right. We're going to start out with a hello world. That's going to be the name of our application. Notice you can put spaces in here if you wish, okay? The next thing is this package name, okay? You notice mine starts out with edu.grcc.myname.helloworld. This actually identifies your application as belonging to you, okay? What I would like you to do for this class is to make your package name edu.grcc.yourname, or excuse me, your login name at community college, and then notice how it takes this and converts that into lowercase and takes away the space. Make sure you get this correct because this is all your, it's going to default to this after you create your first application. I would highly recommend that you save your applications in your documents, okay? So therefore go to your C drive and however you log into your laptop or your desktop, and then go into your let's see, documents right here. Select that and say OK. And now what we want to do is, this is going to do it later, it's going to do it by itself, but take and add that hello world onto there like that. Now go ahead and make sure that you have Java selected here, okay? I teach a lot of Java classes and I'm used to doing Android Studio in Java, so make sure you select Java, not something else, or I might not be able to help you. Go ahead and accept this default here. If you want to find more about API levels, go ahead and Google it, but I'm not going to talk about it this time. And go ahead and say Finish. Now things are going to be happening. Things are going to be whirling. Things are going to be happening. You're going to see something down here happening a little bit. It might ask you for some additional information, okay? You notice mine popped right up. That's because I ran it already and I should have waited, but I didn't. But anyway, it might ask you to install some packages. Just say it, go ahead and say yes, you want that to happen. Now, this is our user interface for Android Studio. First thing I want you to look at is projects up here. Notice how you can close projects down if you want, okay? You can take other windows and open them and close them if you want by clicking on these tabs on the side. Inside of our project, we're going to have a group called Java, okay? And here you can actually see your main activity in Java. If you look over here in this panel, okay, you're going to actually see your code here that's going to write for this run for this activity. If I were to accidentally shut this off, I can turn it back on again by going over here and double clicking on main activity. And it brings it back up again. The other one is this activity main.xml. This actually takes and creates your activity with all the objects in it. In this case, we get a constraint view, okay, which is actually says, okay, I'm going to add this constraint layout object to my activity. What that does allows all the other activities to attach to that. We'll talk about that more later. And then I also have a text view within inside this constraint layout object, okay? A text view is actually just a little box that shows some text in it, okay? Over here we have attributes for that. And notice how the text inside that is going to be called Hello World. That's enough for that right now. Once again, if you were able to close this down, this activity.main XML, and look in your resources here under your layouts and double click on it here, it'll pop it back up again for you. Notice how you can switch between the text view of that and the design view. Notice how I've got my yoga tablet plugged into my computer right now. So it actually says, okay, I'm going to emulate on my tablet. Go ahead and run it by pushing this button right here. This is going to take a little bit. You're going to see whirling things down here. You're going to see stuff happening down here, a Gradle building, all this stuff, and just wait for it to finish. Okay, so everything was running down here. The Gradle was building. Suddenly I saw install here, which actually taken installing this application on my tablet. And then it says launch. If I go down and look, I say, sure enough, there it's actually running in my tablet right now. Wonderful. Make sure that your tablet is unlocked and on for this to work. So now I say, yes, it's working. And I'm going to take and shut it down because I'm finished with this application. Click on the stop application right there. It will take and shut it down. And you can actually go to File and you can say Close Project. And that's the end of this video.